greeting, a blessing, a kavanah, a bracha, an intention, a well-wishing, or just a hello into the chat and remind us where you are. Leah and Ashlyn, good to see you. And also, if you're from one of our partner communities, it's great to see that as well. We're going to begin tonight's meditation with a chant for the letter TET, which I see in how I categorize the Hebrew letters as being connected to this month of Adar that we're in. Although we're past the middle of the month and we're sliding into Nisan, the month for Pesach, but we're still in Adar. And this letter Tet begins the word Tov, which is good, goodness. And has to do with, actually let's go before it to the affirmation, has to do with the recognition that in addition to the goodness which is apparent to us, which we still have to sometimes remind ourselves of because we can take it for granted. For example, the goodness of this breath we're taking right now. We're being nurtured and breathed into existence. Our beingness that we generally take for granted is the obvious good if we can bring our mind to it. But the letter Tet is about bringing to mind that there are also goodnesses that are not apparent to our senses right now, and affirming that with our minds so that we can be appreciative of that which is not readily apparent. We may become aware of it at some point, we may not, but there is this underlying goodness which is not something we're necessarily perceiving right now, but we can nevertheless become aware of this truth. And on the deepest level, it has even another level to it, which is to recognize that the deepest hidden good is the hiddenness of our consciousness to ourselves. We can't see our awareness because we are the awareness. The awareness that we are is perceiving everything else. And that is actually the deepest good. That's also hinted at by the letter Tet. If we look at the form of it, you can see that one of the arms of the Tet is pointing inward. And so the body pose that we use for the letter Tet is to put our palms together and for our thumbs to be pointing down inward towards our heart, affirming the goodness within. So if you like to do that, you can. I can do it in this moment, but when I start playing the instrument, I can't do it anymore. But I'm still holding that kavanah, the Tet, the inner goodness. And we can say the affirmation, the action, and the adjective, and the noun. So I am affirming, meaning affirming the positivity and the goodness that is there and that is hidden. I am positive, I have this quality of being able to do that, and I am actually the goodness. That is, I am this open field of awareness within which the experience of this moment is arising. I am affirming. I am positive. I am goodness. Let's do 2 more times. I am affirming. I am positive. I am goodness. I am affirming. I am positive. I am goodness. Identifying with this fundamental goodness inherent in what we are at the deepest level. Let's sing the chant for the letter Tet. Tov Hashem Lakol. All beings receive of the divine goodness constantly, just in their very being. Baruch atah Hashem, from the morning blessings, blessed are you. Malbish Arumim, who clothes the naked, not just the plain meaning of the words, meaning having clothes to wear, but actually that our bodies are the clothing for this awareness. They are the outward expression and vehicle for the immaterial, for that ungraspable field of consciousness that we are. Blessings to you, Judith. Blessings to you, Nancy. Good to see you. So we'll sing like this. Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Baruch atah Hashem, Malabi Sharumim, Baruch atah Hashem, Malabi Sharumim, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbi Sharumim, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbi Sharumim. Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbi Sharumim, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbi Sharumim, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbi Sharumim, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbi Sharumim. And preparing to come into our meditation tonight, just a reminder to make sure your devices won't disturb you. So do not disturb, turning off all of those things. And bringing your body into a comfortable and alert position. A position conducive to stillness as best you can. Checking for tension in your body, releasing that if you're able to. And bringing to mind the attitude towards this moment of offering your attention from your heart, not trying to get something out of this moment or this meditation even though we know it's good for us, we know we're getting something, but not having that attitude, instead having the attitude of simply offering our attention to the moment as it is, as we would listen to a dear friend or a loved one speak to us, listening from our hearts, and bringing your right hand to your heart, expressing and embodying and affirming this attitude of offering attention with the word lecha, which means for you. Deep breath in, lecha. right hand still on your heart, bringing left hand to your belly. Feeling awareness flowing downward from the mind into your body. Healing energy of awareness, filling up your belly, permeating your organs, bringing life to all of your organs. Flowing downward through your legs to your feet and toes, filling the lower part of your body with consciousness. Consciousness rising up from your belly, chest, upper back, shoulders and neck. Again, becoming conscious of any tension that might be there that you don't need right now. Releasing that, flowing down through your arms, hands and fingers. Taking a nice conscious breath, feeling that sensation of the flow of breathing. Letting the feeling of that flow of the breath draw your attention downward. Consciousness dwelling in the temple of the body, filling the form up through your neck, face, facial muscles, brain and nervous system. Bringing a little smile to your lips to express being the loving and benevolent presence in the temple of the body. And affirming this body connection with Na'aseh, deep breath in. And with your right hand on your heart, bringing your right hand to your head, to your forehead, lightly touching your forehead, left hand on your belly. Seeing the awareness that fills the body shine outward like light into space, opening to the feel of the room around you, the sounds, the objects, the light, the feel of the support beneath you, and bringing to mind that the outer world as it appears to you right now, along with the inner world of thought and feeling, are all being felt, all perceived within awareness. This awareness has no shape, no boundary, no border, just a vast open field within which the outer world and the inner world effortlessly arise, miraculously arise. And beyond thought, beyond feeling, beyond the body, you are this field, you are this openness, affirming your identity with this vastness. V'nishma, deep breath in. V'nishma. And kissing your fingers, relaxing your hands. Oh, Ribono Shel Olam, may it be your will that we meditate so deeply together tonight. May we be awake to accept, to welcome in whatever comes into our awareness. Even if disturbing thoughts come there, we just open to them, welcome them, and don't follow them. Let them dissipate as they will. Help us to know ourselves as the openness of awareness and to taste the freedom of that spaciousness as we chant the tefillah, Atyahu, Atyahu. Atyahu, 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 just continuing to chant and repeat Atyahu in the mind. Simply dwelling in the palace of Atyahu. Remembering to not reach after a certain experience, not trying to get rid of your thoughts or anything like that. Just returning again and again to Atyahu. Thoughts are like clouds, they come and then they go. And as we sit together, just sinking into that spaciousness more and more. And we'll be in silence together for about 15 minutes. Taking a nice stretch, bringing some blood into your limbs. Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbish Baruch atah Hashem, Malbish Arumim. Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Tov Hashem, Tov Hashem lakol, Baruch atah Hashem, Malbish Harumim. Baruch atah Hashem, Malbish Harumim. And closing the meditation, bringing your hand to your heart and offering attention from the heart with Lecha. Lecha. Bringing left hand to your belly, awareness nestling itself into the form of the body, indwelling presence, the temple of the body, Na'aseh, Na'aseh. Right hand to lightly touch your forehead, awareness expansive, infinitely beyond the body, shining out like light without boundary or border, and you are this luminescent field. V'nishma, v'nishma. Kissing your fingers, relaxing your hands. As we prepare to come back into our own activities or ceasing our activities for the night, wherever you're at, may we become more and more grounded in this basic goodness, knowing it as ourselves and seeing it around us everywhere in different forms and bringing it about, bringing goodness into the world. May we have the opposite of anxiety and pessimism. May we have an intuition, a nagging feeling that things are good. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru Amen.
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 Amen. And let's do a healing prayer. You are invited and welcome to type into the chat the names of those that you would like for all of us to hold in our healing prayers. Oh, and I see Kohen Yael is here. Hey, Yael, good to see you. El Narafan Allah, Divine Source, bring healing now. Yael, I'm going to do the melody you brought to us in honor of that you're here. So as the names come through, we hold them all for complete healing. Ana El Na Ana El Na Refan Allah. We're just adding the words on, or one word Ana, which is please in the beginning. Ana. Ana El Na refana la anaelna anaelna refana la anaelna anaelna refana la 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 יהי רצון מלפניך, אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, שתשלח מהרה רפואה שלמה, רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף לכל החולים. May there be a complete healing of body, mind, and spirit to all who we hold in our hearts and prayers, and all who are in need, and we say Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And we have an opportunity now for folks to say Kaddish. So if you are in the first 11 months of mourning the loss of a loved one or observing a yard site, you're invited and welcome to type in the name of the person or persons for whom you're making Kaddish. And if someone feels comfortable to lead the Kaddish, who's saying Kaddish, you can just unmute yourself and let me know if you'd like to lead it. Otherwise, I'm happy to lead it. Deb, I see that you're saying Kaddish. Rachel Aaron is saying Kaddish. Lauren, Blatt, and Carol. Okay, a lot of folks who are saying Kaddish. Again, if anybody wants to lead it, just let me know right now. If not, that's okay. I will lead it. Those who are saying Kaddish are invited to rise, embody your spirit. And Nancy saying Kaddish. Those who are not saying Kaddish, please briefly unmute for the responses and then mute yourselves again just to keep the sound clear. Okay. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash.
Yit Kadash Merabah.
Amen.
V'yalma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'yamru Amen.
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 Rabba mevorach le'olam v'mayam. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu.
Brichu.
Eila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata de'amiran be'alma v'yimru Amen.
Amen.
Hey Shlama Rabba Min Shamaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru Amen.
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 Osei Shalom Ben Romav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'yimru Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yasher Koach, everybody. Thank you for supporting each other in practice this evening and in supporting folks saying Kaddish and healing prayers. I'm going to change my view so I can see everybody. But before I do that, I'm going to turn off the live stream. So folks, your faces will not be on the live stream.